6:02, and we begin with a developing and dramatic mission in Niagara Falls. A woman is dead after crashing her car into the Niagara River yesterday afternoon. The car that the woman drove is still stuck at the brink of the falls.
Now, the Coast Guard, along with several other agencies, rushed to save the woman, but that rescue quickly turned into a recovery mission. 2 on your side's Rob Hackford spoke with some of the members of the Coast Guard who bravely tried to save her.
Well, the commotion of Wednesday afternoon has been replaced with just the sound of rushing water. That vehicle still 50 yards from the brink of Niagara Falls, barely visible in the darkness. Only the license plate, the reflective material. State Park Police say their next step is to figure out the safest way to remove the vehicle. They say some folks saw it floating down the river around noon Wednesday. The driver was a local woman in her late 60s. Police say her car went over the bank between the Goat Island pedestrian and vehicle bridges, where guardrails don't cover the entire area. State police first called in a swiftwater rescue team, but that was deemed too unsafe. So that's when a Coast Guard helicopter was called in out of Detroit. They were actually gearing up for training on Wednesday when they got the call about this tough situation. Well, we spoke to the entire crew, including Petty Officer Second Class Darian Duryea, who was the one lowered from the helicopter and pulled the woman from the vehicle. She was tragically pronounced dead. This crew, between the rushing water and snowy conditions, they told me they followed their training and got it done.
We don't have any ways to shed icing, so us hoisting below freezing temperatures right next to a waterfall with mist created a lot of icing on the helicopter. Towards the end of the hoist, I know it was kind of getting difficult to see out the window. It's definitely a unique scenario, being that close to the falls. And, it's unfortunate, the outcome, but we did everything we could to bring her home for the family, and that way they can have closure.
At this time, the investigation into the reason the female driver went into the river is still ongoing.
Now, this is a photo of the crew after the rescue, sitting at Niagara Falls Air Force Base. Left to right, we have flight mechanic John Finnerty, co-pilot Jake Borziniak, aviation survival technician Darian Duryea, and aircraft commander Chris Monticelli. Now, State Park Police said they were in the process of notifying the woman's family Wednesday afternoon. We still do not have an identity for the woman in her late 60s that was pulled from the vehicle. We did learn that her body was transferred to the Erie County Medical Examiner's Office, where they will be looking into a cause of death. In Niagara Falls, Rob Hackford, Channel 2 News.